dito, ang dami-dami yung cast. All in all, to be exact, how many ang cast ng Culion?
If I am not mistaken, based on the insurance na kinuha ko, mga 150 ang cast and crew na nandoon sa Culion.
More than 150? Okay, so let's play by the numbers, ha? 150 cast members. Ilan ang days of shooting ng Culion?
If I'm not mistaken, 14 days.
14 days. And hindi na sumagat doon. Yun na yung maximum, 14 days.
Yes, supposedly we were dapat 10 days. And then, yeah, we extended it. Yeah, we extended a couple of
And
days.
if I may ask, magkano ang budget ng Culion? Tinanong talaga no? Magkano ang budget? Because I can feel with the cast nyo and the production.
Yeah, substantially. Yeah, ito lang masasabi ko. It wasn't an independent movie budget.
Okay. And are you confident? Because let's face it, no, ang Metro Manila Film Festival is really a good venue, especially for producers to not just earn, pero mabawi, no, yung kanilang ginastos sa pelikula. Mababawi ba natin to?
We are really hopeful, no, and we are really hoping, we are really praying. But sa amin kasi, sa production, yung sa ay options, no, especially sa aming mag-asawa. As we have been saying, this is more than just a movie para sa amin. This is really a passion project. So we did not really, masasabi mo na we did not really spare yung expense, parang ganon. Because we really wanted to make sure that we will have a very good product.
Right.
Kasi hindi lang siya basta kwento. This is really something very special.
Right. And last question on my end before we pass it on kay Pilar. I know this is thinking ahead, but after Film Fest, ito ba ililibot nyo rin sa international festivals?
Yes.
Do you have festivals in mind already?
May mga binanggit si Shani sa akin, but of course, I will leave it up to him. Kasi alam mo naman ako, first time. So first time producer, I am really new to all this. So
Are you overwhelmed being a first time producer?
overwhelmed and excited.
That's good. That's how you put it. Diba? Overwhelmed and excited. Pilar, first question natin galing kanino?
Kay Robert Gonzalez of PEP.PH.
Hello, sa main cast, hindi ko nalalahatin kasi ang dami mo. Sa main cast, kay Isa, kay Meryll, kay Joem, kay Bagets, kay Mike, tsaka kay Nico. Ano yung greatest lesson learned nyo or realization in doing Culion?
Nico!
Siguro Isa, put it in context first, no? Para doon sa mga first time na maririnig ko naka-attend ng press ko ng Culion, the movie is about what?
Para po sa lahat ng mga, kasi marami po dito ang mga ilang beses na naming naimbitahan at dumalo na. At yung iba pa dito na nakapunta mismo sa isla ng Culion nung kami nagsushoot ng pelikula. Pero para po dun sa mga hindi po pa nakakasama at hindi pa po aware, ang Culion po ay isang isla sa Palawan na kung saan noong 1906 during the American Commonwealth ay naging isang leprosaryum ito. Itinayong isang leprosaryum. Ba't ka nag-i-explain? Di ba dapat si Sir Ricky? But anyway, doon po nag-revolve yung aming story. And this is set just before the World War II.
Okay.
So, tungkol po doon ito.
So, tying yung question ni Rommel, ano yung mga greatest lessons na natutunan nyo in doing this project?
I think, just like in the movie, in the story of the movie itself, kasi sa Culion po, iba't ibang region, iba't ibang sa Culion po, ang mga taong may Hansen's disease or may leprosy, they were typically plucked from where they lived, from different regions of the Philippines, and sent to Culion. So para po doon, di ba parang Pilipinas, magkakaiba po tayo ng region. Minsan, hindi tayo nagkakaintindihan. But you have to make it work. you have to unite. In unity, there is hope for a better and brighter tomorrow. So yun. Salamat. Yun po.
Meryl?
Yes. Okay yun, Sir Ricky. Direk, thank you.
Ako, I think greatest lesson is na sa buhay, maraming mahirap na dadaan na bagyo. Then you have to have it in you to fight and to hope and to push through. Because lahat ng pinagdadaanan ay may katapusan at laging merong beginning. Thank you, Miss Universe.
Thank you, Meryl.
Well, for me, the greatest lesson na natutunan ko is, yeah, basically, wala kasi talaga akong alam about Culion. And with this project, ang dami kong nalaman, ang daming istorya napakinggan, naikwento, at story ng pagmamahal, story ng hope. So, yeah, yun po yung greatest lesson na natutunan ko is the story of Culion itself, na ang daming naitago ng mga panahon na yun at ngayon lang namin nalalaman at natututunan. At yun pa. Thank you.
Thank you, Joem. Our little boy here, meron pa siyang natutunan?
Yung greatest lesson ko po, sa Culion po, meron po tayong kukuha na lesson.
Yun, pinasa sa amin.
Gusto po sa akin po, may hope po.
Yun! May hope.
And ako po, ang greatest lesson na talagang natutunan ko dito sa Culion ay talaga palang nakakaawa ang pag-ibig. Eh, totoo kasi talaga yung yung slogan natin dahil nakakaawa ang pag-ibig. Feeling ko kasi nag-translate yung pag-ibig na yon dahil yung binubuo namin yung pelikula, punong-puno ng pagmamahal talaga yung binigay sa amin ng iOptions and Team MSB. So, syempre nag-translate yun sa amin sa mga actors at sa lahat ng staff and crew. So, bilang actor, yun, ipasa din namin yun sa mga tao doon. Kasi, syempre, bilang isang actor sa Culion, gusto namin din ipakita sa mga tao ng Culion na hindi dapat sila i-judge at pahalagahan sila. So, yun.
Thank you, Mike. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your questions, sir. Maraming salamat po. Daming lessons learned sa Culion. It's hard to actually, the question strikes up a lot of memories. Kasi the story of Culion is really unique itself. And when I first took on the project for Culion, excited ako, pero I just saw it as another project, just another acting gig that I would siguro enjoy, get another experience, meet some veteran actors that you see in front of you today. Pero when I arrived to Culion, I met some of the people, nag-usap kami, I learned about their story, and I started to realize we're not just creating a movie, we're representing something much larger. And I've had the opportunity of promoting Culion for the last couple of weeks, doing some shows. I actually was able to appear on Showtime and promote our movie Culion. And I realized now I'm not just representing a film. I'm not just representing a production or a cast. We're representing the people of Culion. And that's something that's much larger and much more meaningful. So I would say learning the story of Culion and learning that there is much more to this industry than just creating a movie for entertainment value. It's creating something that is memorable and that will create a memory for people that went through a struggle at that time. So sobrang sulit ang experience ko and sobrang thankful sa experience ko. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Nico.
Okay.
Pilar, sino next?
Our next question will come from Albert Bryan of Chicken Nest.
Hello. Hi, good evening po. My question is for Sir Ricky Lee. What triggered from your end to write a story about Culion when hindi naman po naging topic ulit yung about leprosy and everything? Parang bakit ngayon lang? And what do you think is its relevance today of creating a story that has been settled in the past?
Actually, dapat si Gigi ang sumagot ng unang tanong eh. Miniting ako ni Peter, yung producers ng Culion, and nagkwento sila sa akin nung karanasan nila nung dumalaw sila sa Culion. At kitang-kita ko na fresh pa sa mga mata nila yung luha. And nung nagkwento sila, nadala rin ako. So sabi ko, dapat ikwento itong kwentong ito ng mga tao sa Culion. Ayun, there and then tinanggap ko yung alok. And I think it's a very relevant subject matter, even if nangyari nung bago pa yung panahon ng Hapon. Dahil una-una universal siya yung kwento siya ng galit at ng lungkot at ng saya at ng panganib at ng stigma. Lahat mga sangkap na dapat nandun sa isang kumpletong buhay. Pag nawala ang lungkot o nawala ang saya, hindi na kumpleto yung buhay. At yung kwento nila doon, nandun lahat yon. But mas mahalaga doon, nung nagkukwento si na Chili noon, nakita ko yung kanilang tapang at resilience na mabuhay with hope, even if parang condemned na sila na mabuhay habang buhay na halos nakakulong sa Culion dahil wala pang gamot that time. Ang nakuha ko yung kanilang courage at yung hope nila na never nawala. At yun ang gusto namin lumabas dun sa pelikula. And I think it will always be a relevant theme, yung ganung hope. Lalo na sa panahon natin ngayon, na kinakailangan nating paghaluin ng ating galit at ang ating hope.
Albert, okay ka doon?